There, mateys, hanging out in the garage for a little bit, a little cooler than outside. Got the Three Stooges behind me and Mr. Scary. Halloween's coming up. But seriously, I'm still working on our plan to head south, and part of that is, you know, as I mentioned, there's no real schedule, but there is a little bit of a plan. We're going on a road trip. Now we've got to make some changes. We're changing our legal address from Wisconsin to Virginia because we're out here a heck of a lot more than we are in Wisconsin. But there's a number of things that we need to do. You know, get our driver's license, our car, insurance, all of that stuff done. So we're working on that. And let me finish the road trip. All right, so we're in Virginia. We're going to head to New Jersey to visit a little bit. Then from there, go out to Wisconsin, take care of some business out there, you know, bank accounts and things of that nature. Come back to Virginia. Then I'm headed to the boat. Sherry's going to stay here for a little bit. And I'm going to begin the cruise. Now, I've been planning and laying things out here on my tablet and computer with the NV charts. What I like about that is it's super easy to lay out the charts. The tablet, that's another chart plotter, follows you along, which brings me to this. Now the NV charts, you get the chart book and the digital charts. Now I looked it up and it's really kind of confusing. You're not required by the Coast Guard to have paper charts on board in the U.S. if you have an approved electronic charts or electronic chart device. I mean, it's so convoluted. And part of it says the electronic charts are acceptable, but you need a backup electronic chart. So let's say, like I have a chart plotter on board, and now I have this. Does that cover me? I don't need the paper charts. Well, regardless, I like to have the paper charts. First of all, you can kind of get a bigger overview of everything. So I like that part of it, and I have run into cases where, hey, maybe you have a backup electronic chart device, but if the GPS is out, what good is it? Because that's what keeps you on track here is the, is the electronic chart, is the GPS for the most part. I guess you could use it just as a chart itself, zoom in and out and see where you are. But the paper charts, I think, are a lot better. So we're getting all of that stuff lined up. You know, another thing that I've been reading, now we don't have a land home, so I'm not concerned about this. You know, if you're going to be cruising and you're going to be gone for a while, with the security systems today that can be uploaded the images to your phone, you can keep an eye on your house while you're gone, you know, set it up to monitor your plumbing, electric, all of that kind of stuff. I don't worry about that. But one of the things that I do worry about is all of the right documentation for everything, such as our Medicare card, our health insurance card, credit card information, things of that, like that you need. And I've seen on some of the posts where people do this, and I think it's a pretty neat idea. Scan all those documents, and now especially medical records if you need that. Now Sherry and I are in pretty good health. I'm in better health because I smoke cigars and drink scotch. You know, hey, you can't get much healthier than that, right? But you scan all that, and rather than keep it on your laptop or on your tablet, upload it to one of the cloud servers. That way, say something happens to your electronic devices, or even worse yet, you're out exploring and somebody breaks into your boat and steals some of your stuff. Well, now you can access it from just about anything. So that's another one of the things we're doing. And part of this whole process here, once we get started, I'm probably going to go to Baltimore first. I may stop off at Harrington Harbor, I'm not sure yet. Down to Solomon's, Point Lookout, Reedville, Deltaville, Cape Charles, Hampton, and that's where I think Sherry's going to come and join me, is in Hampton, because she really likes the historical side of things. And then Yorktown on to Portsmouth, and that's the beginning of the ICW. Now that should take us to end of December, 1st of January, which works out really good for us because mid-January, Sherry needs to get her annual physical for her meds. So that's going to work out. We'll come back up here for a few days, get that taken care of, then head on back. So over the next, I'm going to say 3 weeks, I'm not going to really be at the boat. I'm going to be traveling around getting all of these things done. So I'm probably not going to post a lot during that period of time, but I'm thinking of you guys, and I'm still planning and working on the trip. So until next time, happy and safe boating to you, your family, and friends.